Assalamualaikum dear student. I hope that you will be very safe and sound at home and enjoying your Zoom live classes. This is Pakistan International School 5. Today we have got the subject English, chapter number 8 and page number over here 30. Today we are going to read the chapter Gullivers and the Little People. It is a true story. This is not a true story. And I think so that many of you watch this movie in television and YouTube also. Let's get started. To open the book, page number 30. Gullivers and the Little People 1. Have you ever heard the story of Gullivers and the Little People? The man who wrote it lived about 250 years ago. In those days, ships were made of wood. They did not have engines to make them go. At that time, ships made of wood. They didn't have the engine to move. They had sails instead. The wind pushed the sails and the ships sailed through the water. Sometimes the sailors discovered new countries which no one had been to before. Sometimes they wrote books to tell other people about their discoveries. In this story, Gulliver discovers a new country. All the people are very small. They are about 15 centimeters tall. This is not a true story. Remember this one. This is not a true story. Of course, at the time, some people believed it. They thought it was true. At the beginning of the story, Gulliver was a doctor on a ship. There was a very bad storm. Gulliver was a doctor on a ship. The ship hit a rock and broke into two pieces. He swam. He swam to the shore. He was too tired to keep his eyes open. He soon went to sleep. When he woke up, he could not move. He was held down by the ropes. His longer hair was also pinned to the ground. Then something climbed on to his leg and up to his chin. It was a tiny man, about 15 centimeters high. He carried a bow and arrow in his hand. Look at these pictures. What kind of situations the Gulliver had at that time. Then 40 more little people climbed onto Gulliver. He was very surprised and gave a loud shout. Immediately, all the little men ran away. But they soon came back. At first, the ropes were too strong to break. But at last, Gulliver broke some of them. He could move. He could move one of his arm. When they saw this, the little people shouted and shoot their little arrows into him. But the arrows were too small to hurt Gulliver very much. They felt like pins. Gulliver lay still. He did not move. The little people stopped shooting arrows at him. They wanted to speak to Gulliver, but he was too high to hear them. They built a platform. They stood on the platform to talk to Gulliver. Page number 31. Gulliver asked for some food. Over 100 people brought baskets of meat and loaves of bread. The loaves were too small for Gulliver to cut. He put 2 or 3 into his mouth. At the same time, afterwards, Gulliver felt very tired and soon went to sleep. This is our first part of Gulliver's and the Little People. Now we are going to do the exercise. Page number 31. Page number 31. Exercise. Question number 1. Put a tick by the true sentences and a cross by the untrue. Exercise. Question number 1. Tick or cross. This one. Tick on cross. Number 1. A. What is that one? Before ships had engines, they used sails. This is tick. B. The story that you have just read is true. It is untruthful. Cross. C. Gulliver was the name of the captain of the ship. He was a doctor. We read about it in the story. He was a doctor. He was not a captain. That is cross. D. What is D? The ship broke the rock into 2 pieces. Broke the rock into 2 pieces. Broke the rock. No, this is cross. E. Section E. The little people's cut off Gulliver's hair. The little people cut off Gulliver's hair, which is also cross. F. Number F. The little peoples were about 15 centimeters tall. That's tick true. This one, G. The little peoples ran away when Gulliver shouted. That's true. H. The ropes were too strong for Gulliver to break. This is cross. I. The arrows were too small to hurt Gulliver's. That's tick. J. Last one. See this? The little people stood on the platform to speak to Gulliver's. This is true. Okay, see that again. A, tick, B cross, C cross, D cross, E cross, F tick, G tick, H cross, I tick, and J tick. I hope you understood this one. Get carbon pencils and make these symbols, tick or cross. This is question number 2. Change the sentences like the ones below. Question number 2. What is this? The box is very big. It will not go through the door. This is the example. The box is very big. This is the first sentence, and the second one, it will not go through the door. It will not go through the door. Through the door. Look this one. We have 2 sentences. The box is very big. It will not go through the door. The box is, we have to use here 2. Use of T double of 2. Book. The box is 2. At place of very, we have to write too big to go through. This one also. Here we have got 2. Don't write this one. And then all. Look this one. The box is 2. At place of very, you have to write 2. Big. At place of this one, so full stop, you have to write 2. And don't write from it will not. Don't write this one. Don't write this. Then this one. Like this. To go through the door. I hope you understood this one, sir. We have to use 2 and 2 after that. One is 2. The box is too big. The box is too big to go through the door. I hope you understood it. have to write to at place of full stop. To after this one, we have got the first form of the verb to go through. Don't write whatever we have got, take it will not. Because it's also negative, that's why. I just write answers, it carefully. Answer A. Answer A. First one, he was very sleepy. He could not keep his eyes open. He was too sleepy. This one. He was too sleepy. He was too sleepy to keep his eyes open. To keep his eyes open. B. She was very old. She could not go to school. She was too old to go to school. She was too old to go to school. To go to school. C. The boy was very young. He could not go to school. The boy was too young. The boy was too young to go to school. To go to school. D. The man was very tired. He could not run. The man was too tired to run. Section E. We were very late. We did not see the football match. We were too late to see. We were too late to see the football match. See the football match. F. The desk was very heavy. He could not lift it. The desk was too heavy. The desk was too heavy to lift. G. Next one. G. The book was very big. It would not go in the desk. The book was too big to go in the desk. The book was too big to go in the desk. Last one, H. The tea was very hot. We could not drink it. The tea was too hot. The tea was too hot to drink. Okay, dear students, I hope you understood this one. So at place of very we have to write to, and after that ones to match with others verb we have to write to keep his eyes open. I repeat, he was too sleepy to keep his eyes open. She was too old to go to school. The boy was too young to go to school. The man was too tired to run. We were too late to see the football match. The desk was too heavy to lift. The book was too big to go in the desk. The tea was too hot to drink. Okay, this is question number 4, page number 32. Page number 32. We have got here 2, 4 and 2. 2, 4 and 2. And objective class of pronoun also. First of all, I give you examples. The letters were very small, I could not read them. This is the example. The letters were very small, letters were very small. I could not read them. This is the example. Look, this one. We have to use this one. 2, 4 and 2. The letters were very small, mean very too small. Look, the letters were too small. Then there is full stop. There is full stop. You have to write 4 at place of full stop. 4. Then there is I. There is I. You already read about this one pronoun. I, my, me. This one. You have to write this one. For me. If we have got we over us. For us. If we got they, for them. Like this one. Objective clause of pronoun we have to write at place of these persons. For me. For me. Then don't write from here to here. Don't write here to here, this one. The letters are too small for me to read. For me to read. This one. For me to read. This one change to here. Don't write this one and don't write this one also. I hope you understood that one. Again, the letters were too small. At place of very, you have to write too small. Then there is full stop. You have to write for. Then me changing to this one. Objective class me to read. This one to read. Here. And don't write this. I hope you understood it very well. This one, see, look at your book, page number 32. The box was very heavy. We could not lift it. The box was too heavy for us. This is the answer, page number 32. Question number 4. This is question number 4. The box was too heavy. We have got we, that's why we use the change to objective clause, this pronoun, the first person, us. The box was too heavy for us to lift. To lift. The box was too heavy for us to lift. The book was very long, I could not finish it. The book was too long for me to finish. For me to finish. See, the word was very long, I could not say it. The word was too long to say. The word was too long for me to say. Section D, the work was very hard, they could not do it. The work was too hard for them to do. The work was too hard for them. They change into them to do. For them to do. The man was very heavy, we could not lift him. The man was too heavy for us. We change into us, for us to lift. F. The water was very cold, Peter could not swim. The water was very cold, Peter could not swim. The water was too hot for Peter. This is the name, you can write Peter to swim. You can also write for him to swim, but we have got the proper noun, that's why that one is for Peter to swim. G. The shirt was very small, John could not wear it. The shirt was too small for John to wear. The waves were very big. The waves were very big. The waves were very big for them to swim. For them, they change into them to swim in the sea. The dog ran too fast. The dog ran too fast. For John to catch. For John to catch. G, last one. The aeroplane flew very high, he could not see it. The aeroplane flew too high for him to see. For him to see. That's all. Dear students, read that one again. The box was too heavy. This one too heavy for us to lift. See that one again. We have to use two for two. Two for, and this one objective class of the pronoun, and then to lift. Whatever we have got in the next sentence, don't write this one. To lift. The book was too long for me to finish. The word was too long for me to say. The work was too hard for them to do. The man was too heavy for us to lift. The water was too hot for Peter to swim. Ship was too small for John to wear. The waves were here too. The waves were too big for them too. Then the rocks rained too fast for John too. And the aeroplane flew too high for him to see. I hope you understood it very well. Read aloud. Next question. Just see this one. We have to learn this one spelling. Thick, tick, thick, tick. Thin, tin, thin, tin. Thief, teeth, thief, teeth. Through, 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 through. They, the D, and the D. Then down, revision, learn and practice that one. Customer may have a dozen orange, please. Shopkeeper section. So here are some oranges. When you go into the Bakala, you can have a conversation with that Bakala owner or person who is selling things over there. This is the okay. Dear student, we have got the homework. Reading, read this chapter, chapter 8, okay, 2 times. Then write on your book question number 1. Write question number 1, 2 and 4. Okay, write on notebook, on copies. Write on notebook. Okay, you can put tick cross question number 1 on your book, and the other 2 questions 2 and 4 you can write on your notebook. Okay, dear student, that's all for today. Inshallah, we will meet in next lecture. Till then, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.